In the past couple of weeks leading up to this debate, you have said, quote, you lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short.
I said that?
Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
No, I don't acknowledge that at all.
But
I
you
said
did
that
say
sarcastically.
That.
You know that. It was said, oh, we lost by a whisker. That was said sarcastically.
Oh my goodness. So I happened to watch the debates like millions of other people yesterday, and I didn't think it was anything crazy. I didn't think it was, anything special that went on. I do believe that Kamala won by a whisker. I think she won the debate by a whisker. And that was it, right? I come to this conclusion that I'm just desensitized by it all. When it comes to Trump, I just like, okay, it's Trump. When it comes to Kamala, it's like, oh, it's Kamala. That is, however, until I got out of my bubble and realized, oh, this is way worse than I thought. This is way worse than I thought. People are like, yo, Trump got BTFO'd. BTFO'd. I'm like, what? Really? You're like, yeah, he got demolished. And I'm looking at the responses. Now, one of the moments where I was like, yo, this man, he's lost his mind. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, all right? He went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs was actually when he said they're eating the pets, okay? They're eating the cats and dogs.
A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So
what? Here's the thing. I feared for my life that he was going to say that because it was a big social media hoax, right? Big social media hoax, and people say, hey, they're eating the cats, right? And we come to find out that the police, right? The police are like, yeah, nah, we haven't gotten any, credible reports that the Haitians are eating pets or animals, right? They've gotten no police reports on the such. Do you understand? I want you to understand that what they're alleging is that Haitian immigrants are just taking the cats, taking the dogs, and just eating them. That's what they're alleging. And I saw this on social media, and I was like, Trump is going to say something like this. Trump is going to mention it, right? He loses it. This reminds me of like yeah! That's what that reminds me of, bro.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
That's what that reminded me. I was like, no, he did not say they're eating the pets. Like, are you crazy? Him saying they're eating the cats. They're eating the cats. All this off of this one story, right, of this woman who was doing that, but she wasn't a Haitian immigrant. So I'm just like, what? And what really solidifies everything is like people coping. Bruh, they're saying like the moderators were, it was 3v1. I'm seeing this all over Twitter, right? Oh, it's 3v1, 3v. I'm like, 3v1? What are you talking about? He's talking about, hey, they kept on fact checking me, okay? They kept on fact checking me, and they didn't fact check Kamala, okay? They kept on fact checking me. Everything I said, fact check.
This was incredible. I mean, everything, so many things I said were debunked, totally debunked, like Charlottesville, I have a list of 7 different things, and she could say anything she wanted, every time I spoke, and my stuff was right, they'd correct you.
And I'm just like, does he not get what he's saying? Does no one understand? I'm like, bruh, if someone is fact-checking you, that doesn't mean they're biased. That means that you keep on not giving proper facts. You keep on giving lies. Do you understand? You can only fact check someone who doesn't give actual facts. I don't understand what the problem is. Like, he was fighting with the moderator over them eating cats, over them eating dogs, or eating the pets. Like, bro, of all the hills to die on, this is not it. I don't know who who is guiding this man. I don't know who's doing it, bruh. It's honestly cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He's losing it.
They're eating the pets.
And then there's another moment. I think that's what it was. It was the abortion moment. I thought, because it was like up, Trump was up, because I thought one of his big moments was when he took her line.
She was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
It was funny, but it's like at the overall of the debate, like funny that's not what independents are looking for. Like hee hee ha ha, that's cool, but we want some issues. We want some policies. And I think that's what Kamala did very, very well. I was surprised, bruh. I was surprised. I'm kid you not. I was surprised. She had a rocky start, best believe. I was like, well, what's going on? She kept on, I was like, what's this? But she definitely won at the end. I was like, ooh. And it goes back to the biggest issue with Trump is Trump. The only reason Trump won't win is because of Trump. It's not because of Kamala. It's not because of the moderators. It's not because of the news. It's because of Trump. That's the person who's holding Trump back is Trump. And then there was another funny part. A funny part where she was like, this former president...
The importance of American diplomacy, where we invite and receive respected world leaders. And this former president, as president, invited them.
I was dying. I was like, oh my gosh, she's about to go all in, bro. She's about to go all in. But there was a crucial issue that I think both of them failed. Both of them failed. And that was the topic of abortion, right? The fact that Trump couldn't say that he wouldn't do a federal ban on abortion, crazy, absolutely wild. Not only that, but he threw his VP under the bus.
But if I could just get a yes or no, because your running mate, J.D. Vance, has said that you would veto it if it did come to your desk.
Well, I didn't discuss it with J.D. In all fairness, J.D. And I don't mind if he has a certain view, but I think he was speaking for me, but I really didn't.
He threw his VP under the bus. Now Pence is going, you see, I told you he would do that. But he threw his VP under the bus. Talking about, I didn't talk with Vance. Okay, I'm sure he can't speak for me, but it's a good guy, great guy, best VP ever. I don't have to worry about it because it's going to go to the states. It's going to go to the states. Mr. President, will you do a federal ban on abortion? Don't have to worry about it. It's going to go to the states. It's going to go to the states. And I'm just like, bruh, of all the fear-mongering that Democrats have been doing over a federal abortion ban, he just solidified it. He solidified it right there, right then and there, despite what J.D. Vance says. He threw him under the bus, so no one's going to listen to J.D. Vance. No one's going to care about what J.D. Vance says, because it's like, okay, you say that, but the last time you said that, Trump said he didn't say that. So he's out the picture. I'm just like, what is he doing, bro? What is he doing? And then what was bad was when Trump asked Kamala, like, hey, are you going to end as far as 9 months? Are there going to be limitations? And she was like, why don't you answer the question? I'm like, oh my God, bro.
Will she allow abortion in the 8th month, 9th month, 7th month?
Come on.
Okay, would you do that? Why don't you ask her that question?
Why don't you answer the question? Would you
because
veto?
Under Roe,
I beg your pardon?
It's like they both shook hands on being stupid on the question. It's insane. This man, as far as is A-okay with a federal ban, and she's A-okay with 9-month abortions. Here's what you say, Kamala. Here's what you say. That's not happening. It's that simple. That's not happening. Majority are within 6 weeks. It's not happening. There's a 9-month that's happening right now. It's usually 99.9999, actually not even 100% due to complications with the life of the mother. No one's going through 9 months and going, you know what? Nah, I don't want to do this. That's not what's happening. Okay, it's not what's happening. But despite all of that, the cherry on top of the stupid sundae, the fact that you know she did really, really well was that A, Trump congratulated her. He said, hey, good job on the debate. What? You did really well. Okay. And then secondly, are the conspiracy theories, bruh. The conspiracy theories. Hey, you had some of these clowns talking about, well, did she have, was she being fed the questions? Then you had others talking about, oh, her earrings. Her earrings are like an earpiece. Bro, they're losing it. They're trying to cope at Trump's bad performance, which I was like, okay. But apparently, to the general audience, she BTFO'd this man and Trump performed horribly. Even Fox News was talking about, oh yeah, this was a really bad look for Trump. This was a bad look for Trump. He didn't do really well in this debate.
I mean, they talk about migrants eating dogs and cats. I mean, that's something Saturday Night Live would do. Why would you even bother to do that?
He was childish. He was creepy. He was cringy. That thing about eating dogs, they eat dogs, he was obsessed with it. He wouldn't let it go. He put that bone in his mouth and he rattled it. And I thought that she withstood Hurricane Trump. She came across as competent.
Make no mistake about it. Trump had a bad night. He rose to the bait repeatedly when she baited him, something I'm sure his advisors had begged him not to do. In the first debate when Biden attacked him, he just kept his cool and kept going. In this debate, he rose to a debate, and we heard so many of the old grievances that we'd long thought that Trump had learned were not winners politically. Mm-hmm. And there they all were, talking about how he didn't lose the election and all that. I mean, my sense is that she came out of this in pretty good shape. Now, how long this will last and is anybody's guess. But for tonight, at least, this was pretty much her night.
You're saying she had a good night?
I'm saying she certainly did.
Sean Hannity.
I'm just like, this is wild. This is wild, okay? Because it's going to be tight, but it doesn't seem to be that tight.
That's what she said.
So the conspiracy theories were really crazy. I don't know. Will it change a lot? I think it won't change anything on Trump's side because I think, people are for Trump or for Trump. It doesn't matter what he does. But I think those who are in the middle, probably leaning more Kamala, because she was talking about, hey, we need to talk about, jobs. We need to talk about America. And Trump was just very, very negative. He was just very doom and gloom. They're destroying the country. They're eating the cats. They're, immigrants. And it's just like, I can see how that could be off-putting to someone who's in the middle, right? Very much off-putting, where she's trying to bring the track, bring the train back on the tracks of, okay, let's talk about policy and whatnot. Here's one policy, yada, yada, yada. And Trump was just like, doom and gloom, the country is being destroyed, yeah, not a good look. Anyways, guys, that's a video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether you believe Lucas, you're a Democrat chill, Trump destroyed her. Or if you believe, Lucas, you're a Republican chill, Kamala destroyed him, excuse me. Well, I don't know who he identifies as. But nevertheless, if you haven't disagreed, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, disagreement day. There'll be a number on screen. You call and we duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think, who won, and subscribe. And all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. They're eating the pet.